every week. We encourage audience participation. We also encourage you to do your own thing. So if you got to knit or do homework or avoid us, that's okay too. If Edward makes eye contact, it's okay to avert your eyes. Let's get into this. Welcome to Live at the Blue Box. It is now time for This Week in Geek for March 17th, 2016. It is St. Poddy's Day. Introduce ourselves. You in the middle with the hat.
Edward Lee.
Pigeon Lee.
Yes.
All right. Daredevil's here. On that end.
I am Chris Mao.
And your Twitter.
Oh, Twitter, actually Blue Box Cafe 176 or Blue Box Cafe in various other media places.
Awesome. So. And I am Rob Southgate, co-owner, founder of Southgate Media Group, home to 87, maybe more, announcements coming, podcasts, and a YouTube channel and everything else. Find us at southgatemediagroup.com. We put all these shows up as podcasts.
Need props,
videos.
Please.
Yes, Cups. we need mugs. And you can follow me on Twitter at @RSouthgate. We do a lot of comedic geek culture type shows. We also have New Media Lab.
Hey, lights.
Which is where I act like a professional, and you actually find out that I know something. Other than stuff about
wait a second.
Right. So, all right, let's jump into it. You boys ready?
Surely.
Sure.
Man, it's a lot of trailers. This is early in the week for us. So
yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Who wants to start us off? Thank you.
Oh,
Irish.
Daredevil gets his own mug. That's big.
Alil isn't here because he's having Gypsy St. Patrick's Day, and
in Boston, which is ironic.
Yes, so that's why he's not with us today. But he will be back next week in all his glory. But none of us are coming. So,
that's
all right. So
he'll be here Saturday by himself in the closed restaurant. So
I thought I was supposed to be here. C2E2, Alil. So
you're headlining a panel.
Yes.
But I'll start off with something TV related. Better Call Saul has been given a third season, which is fantastic.
Yes,
it is absolutely.
You watch it, right?
I do. It's so wonderful.
Have you seen it?
I've not seen it.
It's PG Lee. He can't watch that.
No, he could watch it.
Better Call Saul?
There's nothing in it. He can watch it. It hasn't gone serious yet, and it's not like you could watch it. It's so good.
Yeah,
you've been watching it this season.
I have. Mike is fantastic.
Mike is amazing. I love how his face was all messed up.
Yeah. And
he says about the grandkid, he's like, "Oh, I got in a bad accident. I can't come out there." So she doesn't want to see me like that.
Doesn't want to see. Yeah.
You like that impression?
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Very good. I think you found somebody that you sound like.
All I do is every character just talks in a low voice.
Low voice and slow.
Yes, which I will be doing tonight because there will be Indiana Jones news. Shh, we're not there yet. So, Better Call Saul season 3, all good news. Now, I wonder if they're going to do like Breaking Bad, and if they have like a 5-year plan, and they're going to they're hoping they get renewed. They're going to keep getting renewed.
I think so.
I wonder if they're going to, because Breaking Bad, he had a story arc, and when it hit that last season, that was planned out. It wasn't like, hey, they would have kept it going.
Right.
So I wonder if he's going to do that with Better Call Saul, because he must have a story arc.
Well, we know where he ends up, so at least he has a goal in mind with that. So they can plan to that, and who knows how long those guys want to do it. I mean, how long is Jim Odenkirk going to want to be in there?
Jim Odenkirk is going to want to do it for the rest of his life.
Which could be 5 minutes. I mean,
right.
Right. he probably does, but I think he would get tired of that character.
Did you just put him in our death pool?
I did.
Nice.
Him and Larry David. It's a race to the bottom.
Race. Did you know? I know what I was going to say. Did you know that they actually they're supposed to be in this season a flash forward?
Ooh, they're going to bring like Cranston in or somebody? Or?
Well, I don't know, but you know how we've seen little bits of him now,
right?
Post Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Supposedly, there's an entire episode coming that is post Breaking Bad.
Nice.
Yeah,
that'll be great.
I can't wait to see that because he's paranoid and he's having trouble not being Jimmy.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. I want to talk about that show all the time.
It's a great show. It's a fantastic spinoff that's got a life of its own, which it doesn't even, I don't want to say it doesn't need Breaking Bad, but it's surviving without
Oh no, it actually doesn't. But as a companion show, it's amazing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, really, the fact that they were able to take a comedic character that was secondary, even though I was a huge fan.
Right. Well, and they're taking two because they're taking him and Mike.
Right, but it's like taking Joni Loves Chachi. That didn't work, by the way.
No.
It's or when Jack Tripper left Three's Company and they did the Trippers.
Yes.
That didn't work. Neither
the
did
Ropers,
Three's Company,
you mean?
but
The
no,
Roper? Did he do a Trippers one?
Didn't you know? They did one where Jack got married and they did a series with him and a woman married. It lasted one season and it was garbage.
And he's talented. He's talented. I think it was just the writing. So
yeah. Oh no, it was just terrible.
He was a good guy.
So, I mean, it doesn't usually work to take characters, spin them off, especially minor characters.
Right.
Joni Loves Chachi. Jack Tripper's not minor, but Joni Loves Chachi.
You mean Chachi wasn't a great character of Happy Days?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charles in Charge. Next.
Well, that was Chuck Cunningham was Charles in Charge. No, I'm kidding.
Chuck.
But we're like, what are they even talking about?
2 episodes, and then he's gone.
And then just gone.
Chuck's going to college and never comes back.
Even when they had opportunities, like when they did reunions, they could have brought him back. Like it would have been funny. No,
they brought back the other Al. I mean, they brought.
We should look up and find out who played Chuck and try and get him on as a guest. I wonder if he's like all bitter and angry, like you think the kid that played Anakin's bad.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm the Margot Kidder of Happy Days.
So Bosley.
Did you get any of that? Edward's just falling asleep over here. Edward, I'll let you go. What do you have?
He's got a lot of. He's got a lot of T's. That means trailers.
I do.
Yeah.
I have a lot of trailers. I also have they're releasing a Hearthstone expansion pack.
Oh, we talked about Hearthstone last week. So
we did a little bit. So
they're doing an expansion.
They're doing an expansion pack.
It's the video game.
Correct. It's the online game.
Because I know they have a card game too, right? No.
No, not. I don't. Not for
Hearthstone.
I didn't know. I thought they did.
I don't know. So,
but they're doing an expansion pack. It's
They're
not
doing,
just an update, or
it's an expansion pack, so you have to pay for it.
Oh yeah. No. Okay, I'm out.
It may not be. I don't know because I don't play a lot of Hearthstone.
Okay.
But they're just releasing. They did this before though, with a bunch of different stuff. It's going to be just 150 new cards, and it's going to be called Whisper of the Gods.
All right.
Nice.
Cool. Well, I know I've enjoyed it when I played it, but I don't usually spend money on those things. So
You probably wouldn't have to spend money. It could just be that you get them in packed, but there's such a rare thing because it's new. And
It's
they could have because they did this with like gnomes and goblins or something like that, and they had a tournament only with those cards.
Okay.
So they could have that, but I don't know.
Well, they do a great job in this. I mean, this is the future of gaming, is where they give it to you for free, but then expect you to buy things as you go, and you spend way more money buying as you go.
I
because
play Marvel Future Fight, and it's been all free. I've got every character unlocked. Last month they introduced Carnage, $10.
Right.
Only way you can get it.
But
$10. And I'm like, if it was $2, maybe $10. It goes from 0 to 10. I'm like, for one character.
But they know those limits of what a lot of people will spend, and most people will say $10. It's okay.
Yeah.
And they kill you with that. Every game I played in, you get sucked into it, and the games on your phone. I'm playing Star Trek Timelines now.
Is that one good?
It's good. It just it's just your typical.
Do you play that? No answer. Yeah, there's no microtransactions.
They do, and they just and they give you the game for free.
On this.
They should.
If you want Edward to talk, you gotta donate like $1.
You have to.
No one's gonna donate any money.
Ruth will spend money.
That's the problem.
You want Edward to stop
to
talking,
quiet.
you gotta donate $2.
Well,
now we're gonna be in the money.
Then you're gonna be rich.
Yeah,
that's right. But they do. They did it with one of the first games that did it was DDO Online, and they're like, oh, DDO Online, it'll never last, and they tripled their income,
and
or something ridiculous like that.
I just have a hard time with 0 to all of a sudden $10 and it's one character. If it was like a character pack, you got like 5 really sought after characters, or 1 sought after and 4 pretty good. You know what? Maybe.
Well, the way they do it now, they randomize it, and that's what they do in Star Trek Timelines. They'll bring out something every couple of days, like, oh, you can get Vagabond Spock or whatever, and they make up this character.
How much?
That looks it looks great, and then you have to spend $50 to get enough chances to eventually get them. So it's okay. Yeah, I know.
All right.
I have not spent that, but we'll go
there. What was
there.
your trailer? Did we talk about it?
We talked about Hearthstone.
No,
Hearthstone.
Yeah, we talked about that. I don't know what trailer you're
Well,
talking about.
we didn't introduce this segment. It's Edward's Magic Corner.
I know. Magic
Oh,
news.
Yep.
come
That's later.
on.
Hearthstone is a
the
magic.
corner with me.
So we'll have an actual Magic Corner.
Yes, we will.
All
He
right.
gets to go in the corner. It'll be
All right,
great.
we'll save Edward's Magic Corner for later then. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to throw the big one out there. Let's talk about it. It was announced this week.
At Southwest.
South by Southwest. Before we say this, I would also like to say Geekstradamus predicted this. We have talked about this openly that it's happening.
Geekstradamus.
Indiana Jones 5 is happening with Harrison Ford, with Kathleen Kennedy behind the scenes, with Spielberg directing.
As
And
long
they
as there's
haven't
no
announced George
crystal
Lucas.
skulls.
So
That'll be great.
is Harrison Ford going to be Indiana Jones?
I hope so. Otherwise, this is going to be an awful move on everybody's part.
Or do you think he's
No, he's
going
Indiana
to be,
Jones.
Okay.
Now they haven't given any details yet. I don't think they know him particularly yet, but it could be that we see a new Indiana Jones, like a younger guy, and we're dealing with flash forwards or flashbacks, and we have him as older,
Right.
or he's going to complete his run as Indiana Jones, and just like he did with Han Solo, we end up with a Kylo Ren scene. Yes, could happen.
The KR, as we call it, the KRS, the Kylo Ren situation.
Yes, because he's doing, and that could happen with him as Decker too in Blade Runner. So he might just be taking all of his iconic characters and killing them off.
And then
he gets.
Yeah,
Calista Flockhart would never let that happen. By the
right.
way. Who knows? I mean,
They're going to do Working Girl, and he's going to be killed in that one. Working Girl 2, and regarding Henry,
he'll be the.
he gets killed in that one.
He almost did in the first one.
Henry.
So yeah,
Right.
exactly. Ritz.
So, is anyone else excited? I'm completely
They should do a
over the moon
Fugitive. They
excited.
should do a Fugitive.
I mean, I'm not
too,
surprised. I'm not surprised there was so much talk about it.
Well, Disney got
month
Indiana
ago,
Jones
so.
when they bought Star Wars, but they've been denying it. We kept saying on this show,
Right.
deny it all you want. They're going to do this.
Yeah.
They could transfer it over to somebody because you tell me Chris Pratt as Indiana Jones wouldn't be fantastic.
That's not going to happen.
I know it's not going to happen, but I'm saying like a guy like that would
Right.
it would be fantastic. And there's somebody like that could do that.
I think that if they were smart for Indiana Jones, they would go a different route.
Call
They
him
would
Utah
do like-
Bill. What?
No,
Something?
they would do like James Bond did with Daniel Craig.
Oh yeah.
Get somebody who is humorless, because I mean Harrison Ford is pretty humorless, but Indiana Jones had a charm and a he was vulnerable. Get somebody maybe who's more
Ruthless?
like
Yeah.
like this guy is trouble. Redefine the character. That might be the way to go.
I
Unless
think
if you're doing
that
a
would be
reboot,
better. Yeah.
Tom
Now,
Hanks.
You'd have to have
Tom
a reboot.
Hanks.
If you didn't do reboot, you'd have to keep with like the.
He's going
I
to come
guess-
cheap after this next terrible movie coming out.
No, he's royalty.
Do you think they'll do a reboot after this one, or do you think they will?
Depends how good this one is.
I think they're going to be smart with this series. In my opinion, they are going to do the James Bond move. Like Marvel has said, they're not doing that. When Tony Stark is gone, when Robert Downey Jr. is done, that Iron Man is done. So there will be an end to this MCU.
You start talking about dollars with a B that start with billions. They may.
Yeah, but
keep
no,
going.
they could do it. Marvel could totally do it.
Oh,
they
sure.
could, after Infinity War or after the next, they could end it and say, okay, done. When one of the main guys goes, if they decide, okay, time to redo it, wipe the slate clean, start a new fresh thing. They could easily do that.
So you think they're
But
going to have
Indiana
another?
Jones, I don't think, if they're not going to do it this time at number 5,
Right.
they need to take the James Bond
Well,
approach.
and with Indy, they have a lot of things that they could. There's a lot of stuff in
Oh.
the 20s, 30s, and
So-
40s that they could kill.
So do you
Yes.
think they're going to do the just replacing Indiana Jones, or do you think they're going to make Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones and he's teaching someone else how to do it?
In 5, it could go either way. In
Because
5, it could go either
if,
way.
If he's the old man that's teaching the young new,
Right.
Well, it could be the
his
Sean
son
Connery thing.
or
It could be the Sean
someone
Connery, the
else.
junior thing.
If you
Because-
look at 4 at Crystal Skulls, the idea there was him passing the torch to Mutt. That was the idea. It failed. Nobody wants Shia LaBeouf playing Indiana Jones or Mutt Jones, but that's what they were doing.
What about
They were
Mutt
going to
Lang?
take it and not do Indiana Jones stories. They were going to do Raiders stories with Mutt going forward. So by the time this series, like if that had continued, we'd be up to the 70s with Mutt doing archaeology,
Sure.
But I think they're going to do something different. I think they're going to go back and say, we're going to have flashbacks. So it's going to be a younger guy playing Indiana Jones. That's what I think.
So there was a TV show that was Young Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it was great.
It was amazing. I watched that when I 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's great.
It was an amazing
And Harrison
show.
Ford is in that one.
It'd be great if there was but not necessarily that, but it was something similar to not him going out to archaeological. Man,
That's
if I could speak. So they have.
It's St. Patrick's Day. Edward's been drinking.
They have a lot of flashbacks.
Water.
Like he met this guy, and it's gonna come
Well,
in full circle.
if you look at it, Young Indiana Jones, they did cast it that way. You did have Harrison Ford in the episode. It was called Birth of the Blues. Remember that one? And he's played a soprano sax in it. He showed up as Indiana Jones. Then when they showed Indiana Jones older, it was some old guy with an eye patch who showed up, who was Indiana Jones. So you've got these multi-layered Indiana Jones, but you don't
Captain
have
Ron?
to.
Was he Captain Ron?
Captain Ron, yes. Goldie Hawn was with him, and but you could put him back. You could go back, and if it was, we'll use Chris Pratt as an example since his name was bannered about. You could just start doing Indiana Jones stories with him as Indiana Jones, but in the viewer's mind, you're thinking, yeah, but old Indiana Jones is Harrison Ford.
Right.
They've got the same problem with Wolverine. They got to do something. They either have to recast, restart, or they're going to just blow this whole thing.
So with Wolverine, I hope they don't do just be casting and continuing the story. I would like to do just a whole different story. This one was based along his origin, and then.
But they're already replacing. They're replacing X-Men with different people already. They haven't replaced him, but he is old and old through the whole time, so he can pull that off. They could easily replace him with somebody else that looked like him or acted similarly, I think. But I know what you're saying. But
Edward's not quite there yet. He doesn't have the facial hair for it. But eventually,
I saw some of the hair out there today. It's some of the. Yes, I think he could do it.
But that means working out to get the Wolverine body. No, too much work. Sorry.
Too much. You're almost there, Edward.
Edward, it's a lot of money. You could do it.
Well,
that's your
if
job.
they'll pay me like that, but no one's going to pay me that much.
You never know.
You never know. All right, who's got one? Because I got
have
a
one.
huge one coming up here.
So, this is interesting. Have you seen the picture for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
Shredder.
Yes, the new Shredder.
Correct. I find it just, the new Shredder, I don't know how to act because it doesn't, the picture they gave doesn't show a lot. It just showed his face mask.
It shows it the completely different
It is.
completely different design.
It's not the guy
than
with
that first movie
blades,
with the blades
on his face.
Yeah.
Like it can't move. It looked like a transformer. That was terrible.
If I move my arm, I cut myself in 5 different places.
Right. Yeah.
So
it's a new design. Did
so
you see
it's
it, Chris?
interesting.
No, I did not.
I hope it's more based off of him knowing martial arts and him being very good with blades than him just being
If you look, because I went back and I watched the trailer, because I've been kind of busting on this movie thinking, man, this is not working. And Alil's been really high on it. And he hated the first one with a passion.
Correct.
I went back and watched the trailer after seeing this version of Shredder.
Becca?
No, that's the old version. That's the terrible one.
First one.
Okay.
So that's Ginsu should be his name. When I went back and watched the trailer, what I realized is they are really going for that 80s cartoon turtle look. This Shredder looks more like the cartoon Shredder. I mean, better. It's not like purple with a hockey mask, but it's better. The way the thing played out, it had their van. It was doing some tricks. They did some things like the one turtle's face smashed against the window and his tongue went across it. And I was like, you know what? This looks like they're going back to that as the source material, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. I hope it's good because, man, that last one fell off the track.
Yeah, it was. Man. Well, I liked it. A lot of people hate me for it, but
not the ending.
What
you did not like the ending.
What I remembered from it, it seemed
doesn't like anything, and he liked this.
What I remember from I watched it once, and it was a while ago. And I just remember it's a fun action adventure.
It's a popcorn movie. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I was having fun with it, and then about 3/4 of the way through, I was like, "Oh, I'm not having fun anymore. What the heck is this?"
Oh, here it is. You see that?
All right. Since you guys are looking at the picture, I'm going to move on.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
This is news.
it looks a lot. Oh, gosh dang it! Yeah.
This is news for Chris and I, because Edward won't know what language we're speaking now.
Yeah, it's.
But
dun, dun, dun.
Ethan Cohen has been tagged to write and direct a remake of Cannonball Run.
Yes.
Yes.
Edward drops the mic out of disgust.
Now, we're not saying this because that was an exceptional film. It is not in the AFI Top 100. But
1,000.
But there's like, this is right. It's
For
not
what?
like it's right.
It is
It's
so.
right.
Hold on. It is such a 70s movie. It can't
is.
translate.
It is. No, it will. Now you.
What are they gonna do?
Right. You get Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen and those guys. You get
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum in the Burt
It'd be
Reynolds role.
Jump
No,
Street.
no. You know who you get for Burt Reynolds? Know who you get? What's his name? The one from Drive. You ever see Drive? Anybody see Drive?
Drive. I think I have. I can't think of
Or
it.
maybe it's called Driver. I'm saying the wrong name. Oh my!
You talking to me?
Ryan Gosling is a driver.
How did you forget Ryan Gosling?
Okay,
Come on.
you've done this with me for like a year and a half. How do you not know that I'm
You
going to
forget
He's
a lot.
dreamy. He's in the
Ryan
dreamy
Gosling
category.
in the Burt Reynolds role, and
I thought you were
Jonah
gonna say
Hill in the
Sheriff's.
in the Dom DeLuise. Remember he was Captain whatever, and he'd come out. Da-da-da! Yeah, yes,
Jonah.
yes, I'm all about it. Maybe not Jonah Hill. Let's get somebody else. Let's get not Kevin James. If they go that route, they get like Kevin James, and that's not going to work.
No,
not funny.
see, I can't. See, I
If
would
they give it to Adam Sandler.
I'm
funny.
totally going to say if they're thinking about doing Cannonball Run, they should do Smokey and the Bandit. That
Oh,
would
no,
be
they
a much better remake.
No. They need to do Cannonball Run as a movie, and then give me like a 12-episode miniseries of Smokey and the Bandit. I am down, and you're playing the Smokey.
Because I think
you.
Jonah Hill as Smokey would be fantastic.
Seth Rogen.
What we have here is a failure
What?
to communicate.
The Dom DeLuise.
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais. Good casting. Ricky Gervais in the Dom DeLuise role. I like it.
That's not bad.
That is not bad. Ryan Gosling
can't
and Ricky
afford it.
Gervais.
Oh, I think if I elevate the movie.
Hold on a second.
They already can't afford this cast.
Somebody gave me money to get something printed, so I'm just gonna. He doesn't know I'm spending it. I'm spending it all. Take it all. I'm getting a signature for him at C2E2. I better put that back in my pocket before I lose it.
Yes, you should.
Ryan Gosling, Ricky Gervais. I'm down. And then you got room for all those guest stars. You're going to get Kristen Wiig
What
in
about
there.
Jeremy
You're gonna
Renner?
get-
Hold on.
You're gonna
Jeremy Renner as Burt Reynolds, I think, would be better. I'm serious.
No.
Because he'd have that smarmy mustache. It would be fantastic.
Yeah, he would. But I'm not going to buy him as being like cool. Like Ryan Gosling is cool. I'm not going to buy that. Plus, he'd go, "Hey, girl." a lot. I'm not going to get that off
Hey,
of.
girl.
Yeah, what's his name?
Hey, girl.
Yeah. But you got like they had the Rat Pack, so you could have like because like remember Sammy showed up in it. You could have all these like celebrities showing up in there. It'd be awesome. Hey, speaking of that, did you guys see Frank Sinatra Jr. die?
He did. He passed today.
Yeah. He did. I have a Was Not Was album where he sings a song.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How did they get him to do that? That's crazy.
And it's amazing. He does the song Wedding Vows in Vegas, and it's very Sinatra-y. Wedding Vows in Vegas weren't meant to last for ages. It's a great song, and it's Frank Sinatra Jr.
Wow.
So, yeah, I if we wouldn't get killed on licensing, I would play it because it's awesome. And it was like, none of those words. I know they were English. None of them.
I know Sinatra. I know.
Cannonball Run is
You know,
awesome. Did you watch the intro to it? When in the announcement at the bottom of it, they had the intro to the original Cannonball Run. What a pile of crap. It's so great. They're in the Lamborghini, and you hear the stupid, but they never even show Burt Reynolds. You're like, oh, God, I just want to kill everybody in this.
It's
Terrible.
Speaking of terrible, because we're going to be doing some. I'm just saying,
Are we transitioning?
we're not transitioning. I'm just saying that we're going to be talking to somebody that in a similar vein this weekend. So,
Oh, yes.
yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Yes, we will.
All right. Who's got one?
Okay, so
Edward, you look bored.
David Ayer is going out of his way to deflect a lot of heat from Jared Leto and his Joker performance from Suicide Squad. Well, he did like, oh, Jared Leto was fantastic as the Joker.
Okay.
Which to me,
yeah, it's like he's going over the top.
He's going over the top to try and deflect or to take some of the heat from it. I think Leto will be great, but I think his take is going to be way out there. Yes.
So you think that this is blowing smoke to try to?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah, but I like Jared Leto as the Joker.
I do
he
too.
Looks like a good type of very crazy guy that's by himself.
Yes.
He definitely has mental problems, and he just wants to go around.
The problem is you're living up against probably the greatest.
Yeah, Heath Ledger, and then Jack Nicholson, and Cesar Romero. Let's not forget. Oh, Batman!
I mean,
I love him.
When Christian Bale, who
on mustache.
Yes. That's what's great about it. Come on, it's the 70s. It's awesome.
He had a real mustache, and they painted the face paint over it. Ooh, Batman!
Yes, ooh, Batman.
Love it.
But I mean, you look at that character and Heath Ledger when he intimidated, and that's the way I interpreted it. He intimidated Christian Bale so much with his performance that Christian Bale said he couldn't do what he wanted with the character.
Right.
That's pretty amazing because Christian Bale he's a take no prisoners kind of guy.
Right.
And he's like, I couldn't do it.
Right.
That's I think that is a testament to what happened.
I think that's what's going to happen here too.
You think he's going to be good enough that will?
I think he's going to be different and crazy enough that it is going to work. I think they've been spinning it a lot.
I think there's going to be two groups: people that like him and people who just hate who he is and like what he does.
Yes. There were people who hated Heath Ledger, and you're like, huh? Because they're like, oh, it's not like Nicholson. I'm like, yeah, of course, Nicholson was.
He was a different Joker.
He was a caricature of the Joker. He was that opposite, and Heath Ledger was way creepy. Like, oh, this could really be the Joker.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, Edward. Go ahead. I apologize.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Excellent. Perfect. That means somebody donated $2.
Edward gets shocked, and he's like the whole movie like,
oh, I forgot.
Did you see Guillermo del Toro is going to be doing a 60s Cold War mystery magical kind of movie that he's he's doing.
I like everything you just said.
It's going to be starring Octavia Spencer, who's from The Help and from a couple. She won the Oscar, correct?
Yeah.
She won the Oscar a few years ago. It was The Help, right? Is that what she won? And she'll be fantastic. But again, it's one of these things. Well, we haven't written it yet, but this is my idea.
Guillermo, right?
It's a total Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah. You know what? I think what he's doing is he's stockpiling, and then what he can do is he can start making people produce.
Sure.
Or he can be the producer and get other people to direct. So he can put all this stuff out, have his fingerprint on it, and lock up these properties.
But he's talking about filming in 3 or 4 months. So this isn't like,
and they don't have the script.
No, well they have a working script, but he doesn't finalize it. But he didn't. That's the way Guillermo works. He just goes.
That's how he is. Plus, he does so much with special effects on that when they start working on it in 3 months, they're not doing all principal photography, I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he said they're going to start filming, so.
Wow.
Who knows? But I mean, that could be pretty interesting.
I heard he's also doing Cannonball Run. So.
Him and Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith, yes. And Doug Jones is going to be playing the Dean Martin role in that. So, it's got our money.
That's right. So. We're in.
So I have some news about.
Wow, Edward's full of them tonight.
The Hardcore Henry.
He just got shocked again.
The Hardcore Henry. I listened to an interview from the director, the star, and I forgot who else. They were talking about how difficult it was to shoot because all it was a GoPro. And
is that what they shot it on?
They shot on a GoPro.
Interesting.
They used a GoPro, and they couldn't do any editing to make anything look better because it's only one camera.
Right.
And all the stunts, they had to do it exactly.
Wow. So like that one when they shoot and the guy falls down the stairs, the thing I'm like freaking out over. Wow.
But one of the nice things is a lot of people who play Hardcore Henry, there are 15 guys who play that one role because all they are is just
a hands.
Parkour specialist. Parkour specialist. There's a shot in the movie that there's a bridge scene.
Yeah.
And it's one of the dangerous parts, but it was just 4 of the guys, the Hardcore Henry, the director, and I think 2 others. All they did was go on the bridge and go, let's try this. And they did one of those
That
scenes.
sounds like a Southgate Media Group production.
And then if one of them falls off, we'll get another guy. Let's go.
Yeah, we got a bunch of Henrys.
And another thing is,
here's a secret. Jacob played Hardcore Henry. He was one of them. Shh, don't tell.
Are you Hardcore Henry number 12?
You do parkour, don't you? Yeah. Okay. He does. He's lying.
They only have a very limited number of like
GoPros.
types of cuts because you can't like
GoPros.
cut around a
They got to do a
mistake.
Kickstarter to get more
They
GoPros.
can't cut around a mistake. So what they have to do is they take like if a shoot takes like 8 minutes, they can only do like 5 of those a day. They can only do that if one thing is wrong that ruins the scene. They have to do that whole another day.
That's tough to shoot that
They
way.
were planning to shoot that in 80 days. It took them 112 because like when they started, they were just like, we can't do this in 80 days. It took them 112 days from start to stop filming.
Jackie Chan went around the world in that time and shot 7 movies.
It took like a year and a half to film just because of
and performed surgery on himself.
Right. Edward, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
He was in the movie 180 Days. All right. Around the World in 80 Days.
And it was a remake from a book, and it was a WGN
I think
movie.
I saw that. Around the World.
See?
Yeah, I saw
Which
that.
Owen brother was in that?
Which Wilson?
With
Owen
Wilson. Owen
With
Wilson.
Owen brother.
With the Owen brother, you know what I
You're
mean.
thinking of the Olsen twins.
The Olsen twins.
The Owen
Powers
twins.
activate. They're the
Right.
Wonder Twins. That would be good.
All right, where are we? Yeah, with
Did we?
or the Owen twins.
I wonder twins.
Yeah.
That would be good. Did we talk about Jason
it wouldn't.
Fuchs writing Lobo or not? Have we talked about that? So it came out that they're tagging him to write Lobo. To write Lobo because
And
he
you know
did
why
Wonder
Lobo
Woman.
is all of a sudden getting greenlit? Because of Deadpool.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Lobo is clearly going to be an R-rated film, or they were going to screw it up.
Oh no, it has to be R-rated.
That one has got to be R-rated.
that's hard.
Otherwise, like,
It
what are
can't
you
do.
doing?
It can't do anything with the Earth. All it should just be in outer space, just by itself.
Off on its own thing.
Correct. Just up because in the certain comics that they use, it's with the Guardians of the Galaxy. So some of them is, some of them aren't, and it's just
Well,
him.
he's DC. It's not Guardians.
Sorry, DC. Whatever
But
it is that
it's-
they go outside.
No, but they're
something.
going to do the space stuff with the DC universe, so it would make sense
Yeah.
that they're going to run into it.
Oh no, it's Guardians, the DC one. No,
Guardians of the Galaxy is Marvel.
no, but Guardians.
The Guardian.
The
Yeah.
Guardians,
You
yes.
mean the Guardian? That character? Okay.
One of those. It's.
You know what? I couldn't even remember Ryan Gosling's name. So
I'm.
Jack Ryan. What?
Jack Ryan, yeah.
Speaking of your guy, but
I've got
So-
Edward news. Wait, I've got
Edward news.
Yeah. Did you guys see the official trailer this week came out
Oh yes.
for Edward's
Yes.
movie Sausage Party?
Yes.
Edward, did you watch this?
I did. This was way different than I expected, and it looked awesome. It
It
looked
did look
awesome.
good. Didn't you like
looked good.
It was like
It
what?
looked
Yes.
It's so
So,
funny.
so the beginning 10 minutes, I'm like, I really hope it's not this throughout the whole thing. As soon as it gets like them
Yes, it
starting
is.
to cook, I was like, this looks just.
Did
good.
anybody see the Sausage Party trailer? It's hysterical. When the potato is going, oh, I'm going to get myself clean. And then she starts screaming. It's like, my skin. And then Seth Rogen sausage. Oh, my God.
With the carrots, the
This-
two little carrots just
the
rolling
baby
over.
carrots.
They're babies.
This is just a big middle finger to everybody on the planet, and it's great.
I
Looks
was
awesome.
laughing through the whole thing. And then I watched it again today, and I'm like, it's not going to be as funny the second time. Like, I was watching it for this show. I was dying
Yeah.
by the end. I'm like, this is so funny.
This is like
So-
Robot Chicken.
But this
but
is,
sausage.
was
this is
good.
Edward's pick.
Good job, Edward. Back toward it. That's
Now, are you going to go to a This Week in Geek screening of Sausage Party? Because of all movies, we need to all go see Sausage Party together.
I think I probably would.
Excellent.
we'll do a $5
Everything
free
is
popcorn.
animated. I think I'll go.
You know what? I hope Ruth earmuffs. We're going to take you to an R-rated movie. She's at
I
home, I'm
saw
pointing at us.
Alien and Predator a few days ago.
Just like Sausage
Alien
Party.
versus
That's
Predator?
Perfect.
Yeah, no, Alien, and then Predator.
Oh, you saw both. So you
Both
saw
movies.
the first Alien movie?
Correct.
That's a
Hold on.
hell of a
So,
movie.
how about
It's okay.
what?
Are you
Alien?
I'm gonna get
What?
Alien.
Alien? Are
Yeah.
you kidding? Oh my
Are
God.
you kidding me?
I mean, the special effects were bad back then.
Oh,
it's a
but
great
who
story.
cares?
I mean,
so
it-
let me guess.
it
You
was
like
a-
Alien versus
no,
Predator.
It was. I haven't seen that,
was
yet.
a good action
I just saw
movie.
the two beginning movies. The story of Alien was good. It was really good.
good.
Edwards reviews coming in.
Well,
James
40
Cameron.
years
hey,
late.
Big newsflash. James Cameron knows what he's blanking.
the story of Predator, not so good.
Oh, come on.
No, there's not a lot of story. They're just in the jungle, but it's
Hold on.
awesome.
The
story is
characters in
just-
Predator are, Jesse the Body is worth the
I ain't got time to
I ain't got time to, you're bleeding, man. Ain't got time to bleed.
time to bleed.
And
you got the guy shaving without anything. It's just, I was like, yeah, tough. Do you know,
Dylan.
I was invited when I was in Jingle All the Way. I was invited when Chris was to go up. We were at Planet Hollywood with Schwarzenegger for like a cigar party, not a sausage party. That's something else.
That's a different Oscar.
We were invited to go up there, and I was like, "No, I got to film tomorrow. I'm tired." I didn't go. The next day, the director walks up. He's like, "Rob, you weren't there. Chris, you weren't there. What? Where were you guys?" We're like, "Oh, we were tired. We got to film today." He's like, "It was me, Chris Columbus, the director producer on it, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Jesse the Body Ventura, and Sinbad. That was it, and it was supposed to be the two of us." What is wrong with me?
Well,
I mean,
lot.
seriously.
First of all, there's a lot. No.
Well, first of all, I would have gotten beaten up because I would have walked in and gone, "Yeah, these are good cigars," and he would have gone, "That's a terrible impression." Then I'm going, "How about this one? I ain't got time to bleed." That's a terrible impression too.
I'll tell you, Mean Gene.
Ooh, brother. And they go, "That's not, I'm a different wrestler.
I'm the other one.
I'm the other one." Ooh, snap it to, no, wrong guy.
You come in wearing the.
Yeah, right.
That would be great.
Are you Goldberg?
So I have one that I can't remember if you
That was
liked
before Goldberg, by the way.
Right.
the trailer for Storks.
Yes. Now we're
I
back
did
to Edwards.
So I did not like this.
Edwards
I
Kitty
did
Corner.
not
You
like
have multiple
this.
corners here. Welcome to Edwards Kitty Corner. What did you think of Storks,
I
Edward?
did not like it.
No.
It was too cute and too fluffy for me.
What did you think it was going to be?
I don't know.
What did you
I
think?
don't care.
That,
No,
what's,
no, no,
wait,
no.
wait.
I never said from the beginning it was good.
In his defense, I'm going to defend you, Edward. When
Why?
you saw the trailer the first time, you were saying you thought it was funny. I know why. This trailer went more cutesy.
Yeah.
The first one was a little more like, it looked
was-
more like the way Claudia with a Chance
Yeah.
was. Like it probably is pretty
Right.
funny. It wasn't appealing to me. I was like, yeah, but it was a little edgier jokes. This trailer,
Storks. Is that Jay Baruchel?
It's
I don't know.
not,
I know that
not
Kelsey
my type of
Grammer's in
movie.
it.
Okay.
It's
I'm
not.
the main stork. I can't do that voice. You think I could because he's got the low voice, but
Halfway through the trailer, I was
I'm
just
running
done
with
it.
scissors. That's
I
Frasier.
don't know what they're doing.
Awful. You need a deeper voice for Lilith.
I ain't got time to bleed. See,
I ain't got time to
I
bleed,
ain't got time to
McMahon.
bleed.
What did you
Oh,
think of
McMahon.
Storks?
I did not.
You didn't see it?
I know I was less interested this time, so I'm with you on it. I wasn't really interested. You were more into it the first time. This time, I even lost more interest. I was like, Molly's going to want to see it because she likes animated movies.
It'll
Yeah.
be cute. It'll be okay. It'll be something to watch. But it's
You know what? I'm going to get hate for this one. It's kind of like the Peanuts. I didn't think that was that great.
Hey!
oh,
Movie
William-
criticism by William.
Tech-
William didn't
tech-
see. William, did you see the movie? Oh, okay.
He
I'm
did. He
surprised.
saw it a double feature with Deadpool.
Hasn't seen Deadpool yet.
So,
it was
so
sandwiched in between Deadpool
right.
and
You know, everyone was talking about how great Peanuts was, and I thought that it was well done. It was boring, and it wasn't funny. And I was like, everyone's like, oh, but it's twinging my nostalgia. You want to twinge your nostalgia? Go watch the Charlie Brown Christmas special because we already got something that does that.
that's true.
Go read the comics. There we go. I'm off my soapbox.
Wow, that was quick though. So that was good. Did you see that Keanu?
No sausage party.
No sausage party. They are mulling a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 3, some kind of version. And Keanu, this is Keanu's response. We're waiting for the right script. What
We've
right
talked
script
about-
is it? I know.
We've talked about this on this show before, and it's the same story comes up, only this time it's Keanu saying it. Dude, it's totally happening. We're just waiting for the right script. It's like,
What right script?
yeah,
What?
you know what? We'll write the script. Bill and Ted, we'll do it right now. Don't
Imagine
shoot it.
having Larry David
As the Rufus
as
character.
Rufus. That would be great.
What is
Rufus!
wrong with you
No, it
guys?
would be something else. I'm not
No, no.
Rufus anymore.
Jeff Garland.
Or
as-
Jeff Garland. I thought that too, but
Like him trying to get in the phone booth with the two of them. Get out of the way. It'd be amazing. He could be Dom DeLuise.
Jeff Garland?
Yes.
No, he's not that. He's not Dom DeLuise. He's not a buffoon. That's Dom DeLuise was a buffoon.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah, Ricky Gervais.
Gervais could do it just because he is that good of an actor.
Did you see the Bill and Ted movies?
No.
Oh,
You're missing out.
dude.
And the second one is, has anybody ever watched
Bogus Journey?
No, yeah, well, Bogus Journey, but has anyone ever seen The Seventh Sign? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I highly recommend watching an incredible piece of film, The Seventh Sign by Ingmar Bergman. It's amazing.
To see it mocked.
And then watch Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. It is riddled with references that are actually really funny.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a well thought out movie. It's just
Seventh Sign is not funny. It's about the Black Plague and death, and it's horrible.
That sounds cool.
But it's a really good film. And then and then if you watch Bill and Ted as like a double feature, it's like, wow, this movie is brilliant.
It's 2.
It is. 3, I think they're having trouble with. They haven't found their muse yet. Their Jason Muse.
Oh,
there's the crossover.
That would be great.
Jay and Silent Bob and Bill and Ted in one film with their spiritual advisors, Cheech and Chong, and you bring those two back. Take my money. No, give me money. I just came up with it. Let's do it.
Imagine having.
You want to build a multiverse?
Being Rufus. Tommy Chung being Rufus.
You want to build a multiverse? That's your multiverse. Forget the Universal Monster multiverse. Cheech and Chong, Bill and Ted, Jay and Silent Bob. One singular universe. Yes.
Dante.
There's nothing there you can see. Be awesome.
With Dante.
Yes. Well, Dante will be in it, but it'll be Dante's Inferno.
That's right.
So he's actually the devil, and they have to work their way through the 7 steps of hell. Right. Dante's Inferno.
With Dante. Oh, it would be great.
Yeah,
we already wrote it. We're in.
That would be amazing.
And it's all in. Hold on.
You know what? My daughter just swore. Somebody put her in the corner.
It's already in Quickmart.
Nobody puts Molly in
the
corner.
What is it? Quickmart? Is that the name of the show? Is that the name of the shop? I can't think of it.
What?
Where Dante works in Clerks.
Quick Stop.
Quick Stop.
Yep.
It's all Quick Stop is 666 layers of hell with the guy in the bathroom.
Kevin Smith has already written Clerks 3. I think he needs to get us on the phone for Clerks 4. Even though it's like, no, I'm done. You're not done. Because now it's become Dante's Inferno.
That's
amazing. But Bill and Ted and Cheech and Chong have got to make appearances. He used George Carlin and everything. George Carlin's dead. Cheech and Chong.
That's right.
Do you know who these people are?
No.
Okay.
I still can't. I mean, I still can't get past Carlin in the role. Just the way he looks. It's just
Carlin was amazing in it.
He's fantastic.
You know who else was amazing in that? I don't know his name, but Chuck DeNovelos. Bill and Ted, I hate those guys.
Yes.
The gym teacher?
Yes.
Remember? I hate Bill and Ted.
I hate Bill and Ted.
And his other great role, Diplomatic Immunity. Lethal Weapon 2, amazing. That guy could be in everything.
Yep.
He's the John Hamm of that generation. I would put him in everything.
We need a guy. Let's get John Hamm.
What time is it? Are we almost done?
7:05.
We started late.
Gosh.
We started very late.
All right,
I do have some trailers. The trailer for Now You See Me Too.
Now You See Me Too. Did you see the trailer?
Yes.
I didn't see the first movie. I didn't know what was going on. I thought it looked okay.
It is really
nice. Are you
nice.
guys excited?
You have to see the first movie though. You have to see
I
the
will
first
see
movie
it. I will
to
see
do
it.
this.
Did you guys like
it's in a great
Now You See Me? No idea.
Did you see it? It's pretty good. It's okay.
This to me looked okay. I like the cast, but
there's a lot. There's some obvious plot twists, but there's a lot of plot twists in the first one, and it's actually good. And Ruffalo's in it, and
I had a low rent.
Jesse Eisenberg.
I had a low rent Ocean's 11 vibe coming off of it.
A little of it, but it was.
That's cool.
I liked it. It's good.
All right.
It's entertaining.
The trailer for Ben-Hur.
Okay, you liked it?
I liked it.
I liked it.
I'll be okay with it.
I got bored halfway through it.
Yeah, but
so I really love Roman and Greek stuff. For me, this is just it's an
should we call you
looking movie.
Edward Pond? Sorry. Doctor Who reference, right?
Hey.
There we go.
Eduardimus.
No, Amy Pond's favorite thing is the Centurions and Roman stuff. That's why I referred to it.
Go
ahead. I think it's
a Doctor Who joke. I've never seen it.
Nope.
All right, so you guys both thought
looked really good. Yeah.
I was a little bored. I thought it looked okay, but I was like, it kind of looks like it's going to be one of these. Yeah, but
dude, Morgan Freeman with
like
dreadlocks.
A Sci-Fi Channel version.
Morgan Freeman with dreadlocks.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman with dreadlocks is a plus. He does elevate it a star.
From half to 1.5, maybe.
Yeah. But it's kind of like we see these. It seems like every year there's some kind of like period piece like this, and it looks really cool.
I don't mind that. I don't mind period pieces.
Yeah, but a lot of them are bad. Like Gladiator was incredible. This looked like they want to capture 300 or Gladiator, and Sci-Fi Channel's producing.
But it was Ridley Scott, right? Come on. I mean,
well, I know, but that's why it gets tough. You know?
Okay. They're not trying to capture that.
No storks. How about Everybody Wants Some? Did you guys see the Red Band trailer for that? You can't see that.
See, I saw the first trailer. The first trailer looked okay.
The second trailer was amazing.
I saw the Red Band. I'm like, do I really want to watch this? I know what's in that first trailer. A bunch of references.
I do.
I didn't see the trailer.
You didn't watch the Red Band? Okay.
I had no interest because I know I'm definitely not going to be seeing the movie.
What are we watching?
Chris and I are.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
We're going. It looks great. It's Richard Linklater's new movie, and it's getting incredible reviews. It's kind of the spiritual successor to Dazed and Confused. I'm a huge fan of Dazed and Confused. I thought it was a brilliant film. I absolutely love Linklater's work.
Right.
And even though this looks like, it's an 80s teen comedy, no. It's Richard Linklater doing this medium. It's going to be a good film.
Because Dazed and Confused really isn't that 80s prototypical.
It's 70s.
But it's 70s, but it's not like that.
Right. It looks
it's
like
got the vibe, but it doesn't have the it doesn't have the content of it.
A lot of heart to it. It's a great story. Yeah, I'm down.
All right. I mean, it's got some of the best lines of any of those. I mean,
I was watching Sunny. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia a couple nights ago, and I don't know if you guys watch this show. I love this show, but they had a health inspector in, and they told Charlie was running the thing, and he's telling Dennis, who's the the good-looking one or whatever, like, look, man, don't say anything. Just be the bartender. Just stand back there. Just be cool. So every time they walk through, all he'd say is, all right, all right, all right. And all the inspector's like, what is wrong with him? He's like, hey, he's got brain damage. All right, all right, all right. Awesome. All right, I digress.
So another cooking? Did you see Bryan Singer is talking about with advanced sales, they're projecting that Batman versus Superman is going to do over $1 billion. No. But that's what he's saying. But I mean,
not Bryan Singer, Zack
Snyder.
Efron,
sorry,
yeah,
Zack
whatever.
Efron, Zack Snyder. I'm sorry.
I
apologize to the mashup of superhero directors, producers.
You know what? Of course he's saying that.
Well, but
it could.
But the thing is, I think they could do it. But
do you think the buzz is really that good on it? This last trailer actually looked pretty good. But
yeah,
we've polled it here a number of times. Are you guys excited? And we've gotten the lukewarm response.
Right.
A lot of
Are you
people
guys excited for Civil War?
Yeah. A lot of people I talk to don't really like Batman v Superman, and the rest of them they're excited for Suicide Squad. They're excited for.
You know what looked good though? Watch the international trailer for Batman Superman.
Oh my
gosh! When it has the Japanese voiceover over it, it's like, oh my gosh, Godzilla's going to show up. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I mean, that's how I felt.
Well, it adds
awesome.
it adds a much different dimension to the movie because
Man in cape.
Yes, it's my.
I need to watch it in Japanese. I think
translated.
Everything's better with Japanese in it. All right.
That's awful.
J.J. Abrams has confirmed that they are still working on movie versions of Portal and Half-Life. Excellent.
Portal would be good. It just depends on how they do it. I've never played Half-Life.
Half-Life has a story. That they could do a series like they're doing Westworld or any of these other things. Half-Life could be its own series. Portal could too. But did you guys watch the short film? The Portal short film?
No.
Mm-mm.
It's called No Escape. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Is it a fanfic? Is it?
It's one of those like really highly produced fan films.
Sure.
It's really
they raise
good.
Some money.
And when you watch it, it makes you go, yeah, I could see watching a movie with this portal gun and what's going on here. Like she's running and she jumps off a building and she shoots the side of the building and then shoots the ground as she's falling because she's getting chased. She falls in the hole here and she pops out of the top and lands on the other building. And you're like, yeah, I could watch that.
I hope they do it with a person besides the two robots. They
didn't show the robots in this, but that wasn't for the movie.
Yeah.
Sure.
Daredevil season 2. Daredevil comes out. Well, by the time people hear this, it'll be out already. But Daredevil season 2 comes out tomorrow.
The 18th.
Hence, Daredevil. Daredevil's my favorite, so I am super excited. Did you guys watch the trailer?
No.
Ninjas.
I'm not interested in Daredevil. I try to
watch.
watch.
What's wrong with you?
I tried to watch the first season. I stopped watching it. Just not for me.
See, can we trade Lee's?
No.
He's OB lead. Oh, the runner lead.
No, man. They had Daredevil fighting ninjas. Blind guy in a red suit fighting ninjas.
With just sticks in his hand.
Just sticks. And they've got swords and he's still kicking butt. Amazing. Elektra, Punisher. Okay. Oh, you guys won't know this. Anybody here read Marvel Comics? Okay. There is a scene in this trailer, and I know it's not this, but it made me think of this. Did you ever read, there is a Daredevil series where he battles the Purple Man. The Purple Man was David Tennant,
wow.
Okay? Purple Man is a character
Yeah, well,
in the
they're all
Daredevil
Hell's
universe.
Kitchen. That makes sense. So,
in this series, though, the Purple Man had kids. And there's like 4 of them, and they band together, and he has to fight. And the kids, it's like, what a nightmare, because they're like evil, but they're kids. So like they want to take over toy stores and stuff. It's awful.
Oh, I saw this.
Did you see in this trailer, there were 4 kids. They looked like the Purple Man's kids. And I was like, that's what they're doing. But if they do, amazing.
You could just do it based on the powers, not based on the Purple Man.
You could have him be because Purple Man was in Jessica Jones. You could have these be his illegitimate kids show up, and you're like, what? Because they made it very clear he could have a lot of illegitimate kids out there from what he was doing with his powers. I didn't watch it. All right. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. You guys watch the trailer?
I watched it. It looked really cool.
You guys watch the trailer? You're listening to the book? The trailer looked
awesome.
Awesome.
right.
It did. It looked really good.
Everything about it was cool.
So
I
I'm
like
hoping
the
there's
ending,
more.
I like
I'm
the
hoping there's another 120 minutes worth of stuff on there. Then I do hope there's more than that in the film. It looks great.
I think there will, because you know what vibe I got? I didn't get his Alice in Wonderland is not the greatest. It's visually great, but it's thin on story.
Sure.
I know you love it. You're not a 47-year-old guy.
Well,
but this one,
he basically did that to showcase his wife. I believe it was like,
I
hey,
that too. But in this,
I got
the Big Fish vibe off of.
Yes.
And Big Fish
it's unbelievable.
As we talked about on Pop Culture Countdown, top 5 for him. Might be top 3 for him. So I got that vibe. I'm all about it. Are we going to get into Pop Culture Countdown?
I don't want to say he got into. Look at who he has acting in Big Fish and the people. I mean,
Danny DeVito.
Yeah,
he had Frank.
Yes.
I see.
We're running late, or it's okay.
Settle down, Edward.
I still have news to say. I was just giving you.
Go ahead.
So I have a bad trailer. It's really bad. It's Countdown with the WWE superstars.
Come on.
I didn't see this. Are we going to have a This Week in Geek road trip and go see this one? No. Although I can see your wrestler voices the whole time.
It looked like a bad movie, but the plot was a bit interesting. It's not a good movie, but it was better than I expected. I expected it to be
Now I know why
really
Siskel
bad.
wanted to punch Ebert in the face. There is no way. You are out of your gourd.
It's not good. It's just,
I can top it. I can top it in things that I want to see that are bad. Did you guys see the trailer for Shark Exorcist?
Nope.
No, it's
called Shark Exorcist.
It's amazingly bad.
No, but it's this huge. It's like Jabberwocky.
It is.
It's horrible. It's awful.
But they're like, there was a really funny line when they're like, Satan is something, and now he's a shark, and you're like, oh, that's the best thing ever. It's terrible, and the guy looks like a low rent Gabriel Byrne.
Yes, he does. That's a great call. It is like the low rent.
What else you got? Roll through them.
Hey, did Exorcist or did Apocalypse? Is that a new cut of the trailer, or is that?
Yeah, I did see it.
The X-Men Apocalypse trailer. Amazing.
I did my stuff in the morning, and all of these trailers came out.
You watched it though, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude, you need to see it.
I haven't been able to.
Well, because they took Oscar. Is it Isaac? Isaac. In the beginning, we thought, oh, he's gonna be horrible. Blah blah blah.
Nope.
He is unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And
he's no Shark Exorcist, but yes,
he's no Shark. He's no Ian Ziering. He's no Sharknado.
I do have some news for Magic.
Edward's Magic Corner.
Open, come open.
So I believe this week they released the Planeswalkers for Shadows of Innistrad. They released 3 Planeswalkers: a Jace, a
we got a Magic nerd in the house.
Yeah.
We have BG colliding.
R-rated is here.
So
we're having worlds collide.
They released one of the Planeswalkers they released was a what is it called? Double-sided. It's a dual face, but it's not the same.
They're like
as,
one mind.
It's not the same as
It's a hive mind.
Origins, where it's a creature that turns into a planeswalker. You cast it as a planeswalker with an ability, you could transform it into a better version of itself.
She's a woman, it's a werewolf.
Correct. It's a werewolf.
Werewolf?
All right. I've seen She-Wolf. Is that the same kind of thing? It's awesome.
So the planeswalkers,
You are.
it's really good, but one side is how you get it up, and the other side is how you take everything off.
Did you see the land, the new rare land that can transform?
So yeah, so they
Turns
released
into a demon.
the land.
Oh, wow.
They released the land that is overpowered in a token stack. Turn
Okay.
5, you can get a 9/7 guy out with flying, lifelink, haste, and something else. Yeah, Vigilant.
We have
I
no
just-
idea.
I
No
it, has,
idea.
basically love
it has everything except for trample.
This is like when Chris and I
First
talk
strike,
about Cannonball
trample,
Run and
and
nobody
double
gets what
strike.
we're talking about. You two guys are sharing one mind.
So this
They're not
land-
even talking. We
This-
just hear words.
They can't touch
This
because the
land-
whole room will implode.
This land you could put into either a tokens deck or a kind of like a ramp Eldrazi deck that's with a lot of scions that you could use to
Oh, I
pay
love
the
it.
5, but sacrifice a bunch of different creatures that get other creatures and get a 9/7 demon out that does stuff.
Yeah, so the house turns into the giant demon.
Okay.
Nice.
Sounds awesome.
So is this like 10 Cloverfield Lane? I'm just teasing.
That I mean, it's
If
awesome.
the monster was in
I
the
love
basement
visiting
where they're
Edward's
hiding
Magic
it, yes.
Corner.
The
I just
magic
don't
corner.
understand it.
It's really good.
I know how you feel, Edward,
I'm now really excited for the chapters. Before I wasn't that excited.
but now you're into this.
It's
This is, like,
okay.
cool.
It's for me. This
Are
looks.
you
this
and
looks
Are they-
tolerated Edward?
Are they over? Are they nerfing the game? Are they overpowering it
Oh
with
no,
this?
neither.
No.
Just a different type.
Yeah, I'm pretty good because it's downward. A lot of the rare lands are like outlet benches, and the land cycle of this one is just the plain cat.
Yeah, I saw that. It was very surprising. Those are going to be. Usually, the special lands in it are worth quite a lot.
Okay.
These lands are going to be worth $1. It's not
Yeah.
going to be almost anything.
What else we got? I'm moving out of the corner.
I don't
We're
have
almost
anything
done.
else.
How about the Tarzan?
Legends of Tarzan
Legend of
trailer.
Tarzan.
That looked pretty cool.
It looks okay.
I still don't know. It's kind of like Ben-Hur. I'm a little like,
Mhm.
okay. I think we've
Well,
seen it a lot. I want to like it.
I'm
and
a
I
fan of
probably will.
Alexander Skarsgård. I think what he did in True Blood and what he did in some
Yes.
other movies was really good. Some other shows. So
He's dreamy. Yeah, I
he
get
is
it.
dreamy. He's
How about Central Intelligence? You guys watch the trailer for that?
I
The
remember
Rock's movie?
I remember the old trailer that they showed.
is that where he puts on the fat suit and
Yes.
sings?
I
The
remember.
new trailer is actually, it made me want to see
I
it.
remember when I brought this up. I said it was funny. You hated me on it.
I did.
But
This time I was like, I still hate the part at the beginning when he's in the fat suit. Like all of that, I'm like, this is just,
is it a flashback or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
this
flashback.
is like,
yeah.
this is like Adam Sandler level comedy.
With,
then the
with
later
Shia
part,
LaBeouf.
very funny.
Okay.
Very funny. So
I remember I really liked it. Just like,
all right.
are you ready to do this? No. Okay.
How about season 2 trailer for Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt? Anyone see that? There's
No.
a scene she's she's real naive. She's in a Christmas store and she turns to this person standing there who is very androgynous looking. And she goes, "You get to work in a Christmas store that's open all year round. You're the luckiest woman in the world." I'm a guy. It's amazing.
That's going.
Yes, it was. The whole thing looked funny. I like Kimmy Schmidt. I thought that was a funny show. So yeah, and Titus is hilarious in it. What else didn't we hit, guys? Is that everything?
I'm done for my.
Did
I'm
we?
done for my stuff.
I think we've talked about it before. Where
Preacher.
Emily
release
Brown
date?
from
No, we didn't.
Emily Brown from Sucker Punch, who was the lead in Sucker Punch, is going to star in American Gods, which is the Neil Gaiman thing on
Yeah.
Stars, which is a good get.
I'm
She's-
down with that.
I know you weren't a big fan of Sucker Punch. I enjoyed the
Visually,
spectacle
it's
of it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it falls apart.
And anytime
But
with
she's
Scott
great.
Glenn acting like the crotchety
She
old guy.
was
is
also
perfect.
the older sister in Series of Unfortunate Events.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yes,
that.
and she was great in that. And can I also bring that up? This didn't show up on any of the feeds, but it came out officially this week. Series of Unfortunate Events is going to be I think it's a Showtime or Netflix series. Count Olaf, main bad guy, Neil Patrick Harris.
Well, that's a good transition.
Officially announced it's him. I am down with that. Yes. But he's going to play Count Olaf.
See, that would be a good vehicle for that show.
And the narrator, who is Lemony Snicket, Patrick Warburton.
Oh, wow. Nice.
See? This is a big score.
Patrick Warburton's the bald guy from Lost. Is that who Patrick Warburton is?
Patrick Warburton is Poddy from Seinfeld.
Oh, that's Poddy. Okay, there we go.
Yep. Brock from the Venture Brothers. Yep.
Poddy.
Oh, Fidget Spinner, that's right. Yeah, love it.
The driest,
Tick. He's the Tick.
The driest man on the planet.
Yep. And he plays your cat. Okay. Yes, we have a cat named Poddy. I had one more thing and I lost it.
Did you see Jean-Claude Van Damme is doing a kickboxer vengeance?
No.
It's going to be awful.
Edward's going to like it. Gotham got renewed for its 3rd season. Good call on that one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's official. It got its 3rd season. That is awesome news. That's it. Let's talk more Shark Exorcist. We got to get to our St. Patrick's Day, St. Poddy's Day celebration.
Yes.
We got
Where are you going? You're not done yet.
What do we got?
We got to say goodbye. We have to say goodbye.
I've had enough. I'm Edward. I'm grumpy.
You're grumpy Edward.
All right, let's say that's another version of Edward. Will be grumpy Edward.
That's old man Edward is grumpy Edward.
We need
I hate you
old
kids.
Man Edward in here.
Back when I played Magic, we played with cards.
We already have R-rated Edward. All right, let's say goodbye to everybody. Thank you, Blue Box. Thank you, everybody. We will talk to you next time. We'll be back next Saturday. Bye, Daredevil Alil. Yes. Alil wishes.